From the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. Adbert Alzolay is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Raimel Tapia is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0.
2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Charlie Blackmon waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So here is Charlie Blackmon. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Tapia at second. Hampson on at first with nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Sam Hilliard.
Into the box, Sam Hilliard. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 11 home runs and 43 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Here's the 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Sheffield gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Stepping up is Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And the pitch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Softly hit out to short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, John Verdi.
So in now for Chicago, John Verdi. First pitch coming, here it is. And a ball, 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Sheffield, a native of Tennessee. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Corey Seager is on deck. Here's the 3-0. Yeah.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single.
Here's Corey Seager, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First offering. Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2-0 now. Verdi, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. high in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Nipped the corner, 2-2. As a look, now the pitch.
The count is full.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Nicholas Castellanos comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Runner
Goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Here's the 2-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. So now to the plate, Colton Welker. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
That is the pitcher, Brendan Rodgers.
Next to dig in, Brendan Rodgers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And he's safe.
Batting it,
Wow, as we watch this, I have to just shake my head. Looks like a good throw, but the first baseman just drops it. I guess that big glove isn't big enough, huh?
At the plate, Jed Schaefer, as he'll take a look at ball one. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Schaefer brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Here it comes, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jordan Sheffield. He's set. Here it comes. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. The 0-1 delivery. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Grounded weakly to the right side. Barehanded at his knees. It's there. He got him. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. First delivery to him.
Counts 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
1-0 pitch on the way.
That's ball 2.
2-0 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. From the stretch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, Rowan Wick.
First pitch on its way. Raimel Tapia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. A A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So now to the plate, Garrett Hampson. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 10 home runs and 37 RBIs. Not close. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Time as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder, 22.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. He's set and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Third inning, no score to this point. Two balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
Standing in now, Josh Fuentes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The set and the 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ready with the 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Hampson at third. Hilliard on at second with 2 down. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay.
The pitcher, Adbert Alzolay.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, up there.
Ready with the 1-0. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. No one out with a runner at second. Ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, John Birdie, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The ball and 2 strikes. First and second here with nobody out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Fouled off.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here's another 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. On a line to shortstop. Now at the plate, Corey Seager, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Count now a ball and a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Nick Castellanos now. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First offering.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Alzolay, the runner at third. Marte on second. Seager at first, one gone. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here's the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Popped him up. Fuentes in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Here now is Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's the 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, number 28 on the season. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something to handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Number 40, Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
fallen behind now, 3-1.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Here it is on 3-1. To the left side, but it's well fouled. 4 runs here in this half inning. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Chicago. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Colton Welker.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Welker is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Pitch popped up. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
The batter,
Brendan Rodgers bats next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
2-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he is in there.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
At the plate now, Jed Schaefer, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Jordan Sheffield. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Seager takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Next to hit is Raimel Tapia. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1. This is line to left, and that's going to get down out there. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So 1 run here on 3 hits, 1 Cub error, and 3 men left on base. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Yency Almonte answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Yency Almonte.
Bottom of the inning now, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Almonte, a native Floridian. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
The 1-1. off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch of the AB now to Oscar Hernandez. It's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Blackmon is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Hey. 2-1 now. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Left side, scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had a ton of chances in this game with runners in scoring position, but they have just 2 hits in those at-bats. Now, that's not awful, but they feel they've left a lot of runs on the table as a result. One thing they're emphasizing is quieting the moment and not trying to do too much.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The batter will be Sam Hilliard. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 2-1 home. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The first baseman, number 8.
In now for Colorado, Josh Fuentes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
And stepping in, Colton Welker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
This pitch is popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. So now here is Ketel Marte. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Ketel Marte.
First pitch on its way. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the pitch. Popped him up. Hampson moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in next, John Birdie. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
The next Cub up, Corey Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 4 and the Rockies 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. First pitch on the way. hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Standing in now, Jed Schaefer, as he'll take a look at ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the right fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Third home run for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Chris Owings will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Chris Owings.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Grounded to the right, reined in on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Striding in for the Rockies, Raimel Tapia singled home a run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one. Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2.
That's a ball. I got to count 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here's the 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in next, Garrett Hampson. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Pitch on the way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Hampson. Comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Rowan Wick takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 50.
That misses. 2-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. That's 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Sam Hilliard, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0. And 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it comes on 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Set. Here's the 3-2, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Colorado's out in front, 5-4. Julian Fernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Nicholas Castellanos. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Down and away, ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-2. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Wilson Contreras is on deck. Pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. If he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
So next to hit is Wilson Contreras, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Castellanos is off at first with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Cubs strand 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. So stepping in is Josh Fuentes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Yep,
and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Pops this one up. Birdie is there, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Colton Welker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0 home.
No, that's low.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to stand in is Brendan Rodgers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him.
Ball in.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. He'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Estevez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ryan Mcmahon will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Now here's the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Hit to third. And there's one down now. At the plate now is Rowan Wick. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Bobby Dahlbeck will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 29, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Now the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Vitel Marte. His prior history versus this arm, he brings a .353 batting line. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, John Birdie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Comes set. Now the pitch. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rockies 5 and the Cubs 4. Alejandro Zepeda will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Alejandro Zepeda.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Jed Schaefer. Pitch on the way.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And now pitch on the way. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here. Change his eye level or bounce something in the dirt.
And 2, here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Found it softly down the line toward first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, Ryan Mcmahon. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0.
No, that's down.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Again, another foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And the pitch. Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ball and a strike.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So next to bat will be Garrett Hampson. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Aye.
A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Rockies strand 1. They lead it 5-4. Johnson is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 29, Robert Stevens.
Stepping in once again is Corey Seager. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 4.
Corey Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. The tag, and he is out at second.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Up top, it's 2-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and we are tied again.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
So now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. The 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. On to the ninth from Wrigley. All even at 5 apiece. Set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here, and if they do, better location is definitely needed.
And now pitch on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Seager is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sam Hilliard, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-0 home. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Next up, Josh Fuentes. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch.
1-1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses. The 1-1 pitch.
Strike two swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. C.J. Cron will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. The Cubs with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the night. Tyler Kinley comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. No hits to this point.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Now here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One 1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Two and one.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
2-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Inside with the slider. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It is taken, strike one.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. Hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So now the pitcher, JT Realmuto, will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, JT Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. The 0-1 in there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Ketel Marte batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 0-1 behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Chance to walk it off, and now here is John Birdie. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch, and looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1.
One ball, 1 strike.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Up the middle, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Rex Brothers takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Rex Brothers.
We
We are into extra innings, and stepping up as the shortstop, Brendan Rodgers. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Got him.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Elias Diaz will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. The 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And you can't ask for much more off the bench as he'll drive that run in with extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. The relay. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Well, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's Ryan Mcmahon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Birdie will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Rockies lead it 6-5. Elias Diaz will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 35, Elias.
Strike Riding in is Corey Seager, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Corey Seager.
First delivery to him, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Rex Brothers earns his third win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watkey, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.